Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Bhavatapa Pranashinne Ananda Ghanamurtaye Jnana Bhakti Pradayinne Matastubhyam Namo Namaha. Jai Ma, Jai Ma. Today's question is odd for me because I really don't know what this means. It says, somebody's asked, what are the laws of the spiritual world? It's very odd because it's not clear what is it that you're asking for, It's so generalized, and what do you mean by what are the laws of the spiritual world? Which spiritual world are you talking about? It's when we exist on this planet, or is it the yonis you're talking about? What is it that you're not specific? But I will still talk about something according to me, whatever I feel like saying, I'm going to say, because I really don't understand your question. See, firstly, when we are all spiritual beings, like I have already mentioned before. Now, the thing is that we have to understand that we are always one with the divine. And we have to come to that, because abhi itne avran se hum bhare hue hain, with so many overcoats and coverings and limitations we are on this planet, that we have forgotten that we are one with the divine. Now, when we realize, when do we realize? When we are deep into sadhana, when we are tuned with the spiritual world, as you call it. The spiritual world is within us, it's not outside of us. So, when we get tuned to ourselves, to what we are, and realize that we are one with the divine, then the entire cosmos, the entire Brahmand is open for us. But very rarely we are tuned with that. We are constantly bickering about something or the other on this planet. About relationships, about other people's vibrations, about people not being good to us, about this, that, and the other. Now, when we get totally tuned to ourselves, what happens? We don't find anything wrong with anybody, which is very hard. Everybody finds something or the other wrong with somebody else, But the bottom line is there is nobody else except you. So who is wrong or right? It's you only, right? So when you realize that this is happening to me, or this is how I'm feeling, is because I'm not in tune with my own self, my own being. I'm not in tune. Now, when you are in tune with your own being, the vibrations you will pick up from others also will benefit. Now, supposing somebody has negative vibrations, then he or she will benefit because of you being tuned to yourself. Now, haven't you seen when you sit with some great Mahatmas or sons or something, even if you have a lot of clutter going on in your head and you're disturbed about some things in life, you become very calm when you're with them. Why? Because they are totally in tune with their being, and that brings about vibrations towards you, where you also get that vibration, and you are in that Vayu Mandal. So you become calm. So that is tuning with yourself. Now, once you tune with yourself, what happens? It's very interesting, and that's why I'm talking. There are lots of different musicians, painters, singers who are dead and gone, right? We talk about Mozart, we talk about Beethoven, we talk about, so many different beautiful singers who've all gone away. Now, they exist in a plane, ek lok hai. They exist over there, and the music is still going on. And they are saying we don't want to advance anywhere else, because our music, our symphony, all the things that we do out here is so beautiful that they continue their sadhana. Their sadhana is, somebody's sadhana is music, and somebody's is painting, and somebody's something else. And they are all busy doing that. Now, what happens is, in this plane of existence where we are, in the physical plane, suddenly you'll hear somebody saying, Arey, she discovered something so beautiful. Look at the rag she came out with. Look at the tunes she came out with. Look at the symphony that somebody's playing. Look at the painter. Look at Hussein doing such beautiful paintings. Look at this and look at that. They have discovered it's Eureka. It's not that anybody has discovered anything. It is all there in the Vayumandal. Brahmand mein sab kuch hai. You know, everything exists, whether it is painting, music, symphonies. And when you are in tune with your own being, what happens? You pick up that. And then you say, the person discovered. No, the person, it's already discovered. It's all there in the Vayumandal. It's all there in the Brahmand. It's spread out. It never goes away. The tunes are all there. The gushing is always there. Like पानी का gushing कभी सुनाई देता है, कभी कुछ music suddenly कहीं से सुनाई देता है. What is all that? Because you are in tune with your being and you picked up all those new notes, or you picked up all those beautiful paintings, you just suddenly realized and you feel, oh, I discovered this. Oh, this is something new. No, it is not. It already exists. It exists in the air. It exists in the Vayumandal. It exists in the cosmos. And you are just picking it up. You're not rediscovering anything. It's just because you're in tune with that music. You're in tune with the symphony. Your being is in tune with that. That suddenly you pick it up and you say, I discovered. It's already there. So, kya hota hai? Because you are in tune with yourself, with your own being, and you become purer and purer and purer, you're picking up all the notes, no matter what those notes are. So that becomes your entire spiritual world that you live in. Now what happens is most of the times over here people don't do that. They don't even realize that. So their vibrations go haywire, you fall sick, and one is like always bickering about something or the other. So that negativity is clung on to us and we can't become positive. So the whole exercise of sadhana is this, to be connected with that spirituality or that spiritual world as you call it. You have to be connected all the time. Then everything is open. The entire Brahmand is open for you. And you realize that you're one with the divine. All the vibrations will be pure, your thinking will be pure, your everything. And so what happens? In the process, people around you are benefiting all the time. And that's why you'll find so many people crowding real sons and things like that. Why? Because they are totally in tune. So I thought this was interesting that, people always say, and I've heard people saying, Are so and so singer, look at that, Saraswati hai uske kant mein ye wo. It's true. Saraswati to hai, पर वो सारा म्यूजिक या सारा ट्यून या क्या कहाँ से आ रहा है? It's like a satellite center. It's just connecting. And you're picking up those notes, you're picking up those tunes, you're picking up everything. And you say your intuition is very strong. Yes, the intuition becomes very strong and you pick up things. Why? Because you're connected. You're so totally there. ये भी तो meditation है ना? ध्यान है ये. You're meditating all the time on your music, you're meditating on your painting, you're meditating on whatever, your symphonies, your orchestra, everything. You're so there. So they say that ये लोग जो गुजर के चले गए हैं, the people who have passed away and gone there, they are still there creating music, picking up notes over there and passing it on over here to people who are deserving. Because they know they are at the soul level. They know that this person is a very upcoming person and he's beautiful with either his painting, music, whatever. And they are helping them. And these people think कि इन्होंने कुछ नया discover नहीं किया. He's in tune with those people there. And those people don't want to go anywhere else. They said, we are so happy in this plane of existence that we are absolutely in heaven over here. We're not thinking of anything else. I thought it was really fascinating. So I'm sharing with you, So what are the laws of the spiritual world? Laws are that you have to be in tune with yourself to discover who you really are. ठीक है. Jai Ma for today. ओम भवताप प्रणाशिन्ने आनंद घनमूर्तये ज्ञान भक्ति प्रदायिन्ने मातस्तुभ्यं नमो नमः। जय माँ जय माँ।